Hi, I'm Michelle, and today we'll be discussing methods you can use to form your LLC in Georgia. We're going to be covering the steps involved in your LLC, the forms that you're going to need, the naming requirements, and how to actually register your Georgia LLC. I'll be explaining the importance of having a registered agent and a very key term known as piercing the corporate will. Now, these 2 points are the ones you absolutely don't want to miss, so please continue watching the video. Georgia is one of the most popular states in the US when it comes to setting up a business. Along with certain tax benefits and a low tax burden, Georgia offers several business funding options to businesses, especially startups. Many places in the state of Georgia attract people from all around the world. Now, that is why there is a great potential to entering your business for coffee shops and restaurants. There are many rare and amazing viewing points in the state near that which you can use to start a catering or some coffee business. You can start your Georgia LLC by 3 methods. Number 1 is that you can do it yourself, in which case you can fill out the online form or you can send it off via mail. Number 2 is that you hire a professional service to do it for you, which is the most easy method out there. Now, we recommend TailorBrands as one of the best services for this purpose. Number 3 is that you hire an attorney. Coming on to a very common question, what exactly is an LLC? An LLC is a hybrid business entity combining a corporation's characteristics with a partnership and a sole proprietorship. It separates your personal assets from your business assets and gives you personal asset protection. When you're starting off your LLC in Georgia, you mainly have to file your certificate of formation and pay a filing fee of $110. In this video, we're going to be discussing option number 1 and number 2, and we're going to be placing emphasis on why you need professional services to do it for you. Because you have to make sure that you're doing your LLC work very correctly. Because this is one of those things where you just can't afford messing up or missing out any key information. TailorBrands is a really good and competent professional service that you can get because forming an LLC is not just filing the certificate of formation, but it's also deciding on a name, hiring a registered agent, creating an operating agreement, and obtaining your EIN. Now, all of these can be done under one roof with TailorBrands. I'll be leaving the links in the description below so you can easily go and check them out. For now, we're going to be discussing in detail the 5 important steps that you must cover when you're forming your LLC in Georgia. So the first step in starting off your LLC in Georgia is basically choosing the business name. Before you name your business, you must know that the name should be easy to remember, available in the state, and follows the LLC naming guidelines. You can find the guidelines at startmyllc.io. The specific requirements that need to be followed when naming the company are: number 1, the name should be available. No other business can have it. Each business has a name which is unique to its owner. LLC or limited liability company should be there as a suffix in the company name. Now, you cannot use any name for your business that is confusing or misleading. Terms such as State Department, FBI, CIA should not be included. Terms like bank, university, attorney, doctor can only be added after additional requirements by the state government are fulfilled. If you do not wish to file your LLC right now, but you do want to hold on to the name that you've decided, then you can reserve your LLC for 120 days and file a name reservation application and pay $25 to reserve your name with the Georgia Secretary of State. The second and highly vital step to forming an LLC in the state of Georgia is to appoint a registered agent. A registered agent is an entity that will act or work on your LLC's behalf. Now, this person or business will receive important paperwork and other official government correspondence in the state of Georgia. Hence, hiring a competent agent for your LLC is extremely necessary. You have to make sure that the registered agent you hire is a resident of Georgia or has a physical street address there. This business address should be used as the LLC's principal address in Georgia. Most LLC formation companies also provide registered agent services. TailorBrands is a great LLC setup service. Even if you buy the cheapest plan for around $49, you still get a registered agent service and so many more services at a very reasonable price. Now, a key thing to note when you're getting a registered agent is the importance of having one and having a legit one in case of any lawsuit or if you get sued. The lawyer of the other party is going to do what is known as piercing the corporate will. Most people believe that they're setting up LLCs for tax purposes, but the real reason is to limit your liability. Basically, what it does, it creates a divide between your personal assets and your business assets. If you're sued in your business, they can't go after your personal assets. And when you're sued, the attorney who's suing you is going to start looking for cracks in your LLC. Now, this is where they're going to pierce the corporate will. And the first thing they're going to do is check whether you have a registered agent, if they're legit, and have they been filing the paperwork. The third and another important step to filing an LLC is to file a certificate of formation. The Georgia Articles of Organization is a legal document needed to officially register your business with the Secretary of State, and it costs around $110 to file your formation certificate in Georgia. Whether you file it online or if you do it by mail, it's up to you. The certificate of formation includes details like the name of your LLC, registered agent's name, address, employee details, and the structure of the company, whether it's member managed or manager managed. Now, before you hire employees in Georgia, you should really know the rules and regulations to avoid any future conflicts. We suggest using TailorBrands to file the certificate of formation because they provide a very easy way to fill out the forms without having confusion or missing any step. Now, if you get stuck anywhere, they have a live chat that will definitely help you out as soon as they can. The fourth step is filing the operating agreement. An operating agreement is an internal document that legally outlines the proprietorship and operating procedures of your LLC. Now, this document is vital as it ensures that all the business owners are on the same page regarding how they operate, their voting power, business resolutions, and thus future conflicts can be reduced. This document is vital as it ensures that all the business owners are on the same page regarding how they operate, their voting power, business resolution. This is all to reduce future conflicts. Now, when it comes to filing a Georgia LLC operating agreement, the state does not require you to have a very comprehensive operating agreement. It is ideal, though, that you have one that contains all the details of your operation. It is recommended it should be done by using a professional service such as TailorBrands, since they know exactly what to do. You won't have to worry about missing out any of the detail. The agreement template is drafted for a very small fee of $29. Now, the EIN, also known as the Employer Identification Number, is a 9-digit number which is given by the IRS to make it very easy to identify the type of businesses for tax purposes and taxes in general. The EIN is necessary for any active business or any form of businesses for that matter. An EIN is needed when the LLC hires employees. To obtain an EIN, one has to fill up a form which can be done online or by mail and just submit it to the IRS. You can also get an EIN assistant through TailorBrands who can help you out with the process. I'll be leaving the links to all the resources in the description below. You can go there and you can check out which options exactly fill your requirements. But for now, I'm going to be showing you how to fill out your forms using TailorBrands. So this is the website for TailorBrands. And as you can see on the website, there's option to set up your LLC, and you can also design a logo, merch, and the website itself for your brand in case you need one and haven't really gotten around to getting it. I'm going to go into form an LLC. Now choose the state that you're setting up your LLC in. Add your business name. You can check for the name availability here, which will save you a lot of time. Or alternatively, you can choose the method that I told you earlier by going to the business entity name search. Click on the type of services that you're offering. You'll have to pick which stage of your business that you're on, whether it's still in the idea stage or it has been set up and fully running. Choose what sort of income your brand will be. Now you can select ways in which you would be offering your services. Choose whether your business will have a physical address to receive the documents and also whether there'll be a dedicated person there who's going to receive these. Select the number of employees. Now you have to fill out the information for your business like your name, phone number, email address. Now choose whether you want to opt for a registered agent or not. TailorBrand charges $199 annually for hiring a registered agent. If you don't have one, then I highly recommend that you get one through them because the one thing you can't risk is not having a legitimate registered agent. You're going to need an EIN like I discussed before for tax-related purposes. If you don't have one or you're overwhelmed by the process required to get an EIN, then just let TailorBrands do it for you. It's going to cost you $99. Pick if you want to file for compliance. It will cost you $199 when you do it through TailorBrands. Here you can choose whether you want to have your business branding done. If you already have things like logos, domain, and a website, then just move forward. Select if you want to speed up the process. You can form the operating agreement using TailorBrands if you haven't made one already or you are unsure of how to proceed with making the agreement by yourself. See if all the information that you chose and entered is correct and check the final billing as well. You can now proceed to pay for the service, and that's all you need to start and form your LLC. So now that you've created your Georgia LLC, there's still going to be a few things that you're going to need. You're going to need a company business and bank account. You're going to need the credit card. You're going to need business permits and licenses. You're going to need general liability insurance and professional liability insurance, which also covers your employees. Do not forget that. For filing a Georgia LLC annual report that you're going to be doing every single year. I really hope you enjoyed this video on how to start your LLC in Georgia. I wish you the best of luck if you're starting your business out there. Please continue supporting our channel by liking the video, subscribing, and clicking the little notification button. Thank you for watching.